Hey, welcome to episode number 43, the 43rd episode of Inside Sports with Rashad Mitchell, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I'm here with Rashad Mitchell. I know I'm a little late. This show is supposed to come on at 8 o'clock, but a little late, but that's okay. We're going to go to at least 9 o'clock tonight. Just get into it, man. Quickly, the NCAA tournament is underway. We're going to start with the ladies first. Wednesday, Iowa State beat Princeton 68-63. This was the first four games in the Regional Three in Birmingham, and the first four games, and then you got Southern uh, University beating UC San Diego 68-56. Excuse me, that was the final score in that game. Southern beat UC San Diego 68-56 in that matchup. Then today you had currently going on right now, Columbia and Washington. Columbia's beating Washington 50-47 with 6:37 to go in the fourth quarter. You got one more game coming up at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock. William and Mary against High Point. And everything will get jump off on Friday. You got Iowa State against Michigan. 11 seed Iowa State against 6 seed Michigan. 13 seed Liberty against number 4 Kentucky. That's number 4 seed. Number 9 Indiana seed against 8th seed Utah. SF Austin, the 14th seed, will play number 3, the 3rd seed Notre Dame. The 12th seeded Fairfield will play number 5, the 5th seeded Kansas State. The 15th seeded Fairleigh Dickinson will play 2nd seed TCU. The Grand Canyon, the 13th seed, will play number 4th seed Baylor. Tennessee Tech will play South Carolina, 1 versus 16. South Carolina's the number 1 seed. Montana State will play Ohio State, number 13th seed Montana State against number 4 Ohio State. Oregon, the 10th seed, will play Vanderbilt, the 7th seed. Ball State, the 12th seed, will play Ole Miss, the 5th seed. The 10th seed Nebraska will play 7th seed Louisville. The 9th seed Georgia Tech, 9th seed against number 8th seed Richmond. Number 15th seed Lehigh will play against number 2 seed Duke. The 12th seeded South Florida will play the 5th seed Tennessee. And the Southern will play UCLA. Number 1 seed UCLA will play number 16 seed Southern. That's for Friday. Saturday, you have the 11th seeded Murray State against 6th seeded Iowa. 15th seeded Arkansas State against UConn. Number 2nd seed. 12th seed Green Bay against number 5 Alabama. 15th seed Vermont against number 2 NC State. To be determined, play whoever it is against West Virginia, 6th seed. 14th seed FGCU against number 3 Oklahoma. The 3rd seed UNC Greensboro. The 16th seed will play USC. The number 1 seed. 10th seed South Dakota State against Oklahoma State. Number 10 versus number 7. Number 13 seed Norfolk State against number 4 Maryland. Number 14 seed Oregon State against number 3 North Carolina. 10th seed Harvard against number 7 Michigan State. The 9th seeded Mississippi State against 8th seeded California. 9th seeded Creighton against number 8, 8th seeded Illinois. 11th seeded George Mason against 6th seeded Florida State. To be determined, whatever team gonna play number 1 seed Texas. And number 14th seed San Diego State against 3rd seed LSU. All right, so let's get to the men's. We had an upset in the men's. McNeese State, they upset Clemson today. So that's the first upset of the day. The number 12 seed McNeese State beat Clemson, number 12, and beat a 5 by a score of what they call McNeese. They're not McNeese State anymore, it looks like. They're McNeese. They beat Clemson 69-67. Brandon Murray had 21 points, 10 of 18 in the field. So that was an upset today, the first upset of the day, a bracket buster. So it was the first NCAA tournament victory for McNeese. So congrats to them and Coach Will Wade. Right, other scores that was final today in the NCAA tournament for the men. 83-63 was the final score between Auburn, the top seeded Auburn, over 16 seeded Alabama State. No surprise there. Wisconsin, the number 3 seed, beat number 14 seed Montana 85-66. Number 4 seed Purdue beat number 13 seed High Point 75-63. BYU, the 6th seed beat the 11 seed VCU, Virginia Commonwealth. 80-71 was the final score in that one. Trying to figure make sure VCU stands for Virginia Commonwealth. Again, we're going up to only to 9 o'clock, so it's going to be a very short show. Yeah, Virginia Commonwealth University. Okay. Right back to the task at hand, going over these scores from today. BYU beat VCU 80-71. That was the final score. 6 beating 11 seed. BYU 6 seed beat 11 seed VCU 80-71, and Creighton beat Louisville 89-75, and Gonzaga. They may be a dark horse, may be a sleeper team in this tournament because they're usually not under the radar like they usually are. They usually like a top seed, something like that, 2 seed, higher seed. But they the 8th seed. They beat Georgia 89-68. Other games that's going to be coming up later at 9:25, Utah State, number 10 seed against number 7 seed UCLA. The 15 seed Omaha will play number 2 seed St. John's. And number 12 UC San Diego will play 5th seed Michigan at 10 o'clock. And UNC Wilmington will play the 14th seed, will play the 3rd seed Texas Tech. So that's the game. Rest of the game for Thursday. But tomorrow, you got Baylor, number 9 seed, against number 8 seed Mississippi State. Then 15th seed Robert Morris will play number 2 seed Alabama. Number 14 Lipscomb will play number 3 seeded Iowa State. 12 seeded Colorado State will play number 5 Memphis. Number 16 seed Mount St. Mary's will play Duke, the number 1 seed. Vanderbilt, number 10 seed, will play number 7 seed St. Mary's. Number 11 seed North Carolina will play number 6 Ole Miss. Number 13 seed Grand Canyon will play number 4 Maryland. Number 16 seed Norfolk State. Number 1 Florida. Number 14 Troy will play number 3 3rd seed Kentucky. Number 10 seed New Mexico. Number 7 seed Marquette. Number 13 Akron against the number 4 seed Arizona. Number 9 seed Oklahoma will play number 8 seed UConn. 11 seed Ike Xavier will play number 6 seed Illinois. Bryant will play Michigan State. Number 15 seed Bryant will play number 2 seeded Michigan State, and Liberty, number 12 seed, will play Oregon, the 5th seed. Right, so that's it for the college basketball scenario. Let's get to some NBA. Let's look at the standings real quick. I'm not gonna go over all the games. Like I said, I'm only going up to 9 o'clock. Right now, Cleveland has the matter of fact, Oklahoma City has the best record in the NBA. They're 57-12. They're playing very well. And in the East, obviously, no surprise here. Cleveland is 56-13, but Cleveland has hit a slump. Cleveland has lost 3 straight games, so they haven't played well lately. As of late, the Knicks are the 3 seed, 4 seed is Indiana, 5 seed Milwaukee, Detroit is at the 6th spot, 7th spot is Atlanta, 8th spot is Orlando. Look at the Houston Rockets, man. They're playing the hottest basketball right now. They're the 2 seed Houston Rockets. They're 45-25. They won 8 straight. That's the longest win streak in the NBA. OKC's won 4 straight. Lakers have won 3 straight. They ended in 3rd spot. Denver's in the 4th spot. Memphis is in the 5th spot. Golden State is in the 6th spot. Clippers are in the 7th spot, man. So it's at the 8th spot. So those are scenario with the NBA. Leading scores, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the number one scorer in the league. 33 points is averaging. Um, Top assist man is Trey Young, 11.4. Curry is number one in 3 pointers made, 4.4. Sabonis is number one in rebounding. The Mountain Sabonis, he's averaging 13.9. Kessler, 2.4 blocks. Dyson Daniels, number one in steals, 3 steals a game. Cleveland's number one in scoring, 122.4. Denver's number one in field goal percentage, 50.6. Points differential, number one. Oklahoma City Thunder, 12.7. Orlando Magic, 106.1. Number one points allowed. Houston Rockets, 48.7 rebounds. The Spurs are number one in block shots. But that's it for the NBA. Let's get some baseball. Baseball season started this week as the Dodgers, defending champions, begin their season on a great note. They're 2-0. They swept the Tokyo series against Chicago Cubs. So they all to a great start. Obviously, the team to beat. They loaded with talent. Let's go over those two games that was played this past Tuesday and Wednesday. It's the World and Major League Baseball World Tour. And the first game was on Tuesday, where the Dodgers won 4-1 because Yashinori Nobu Yamamoto had 5 strong innings pitched. Shohei Ohtani had 2 hits, scored twice as they won the beginning of the season at the Tokyo Dome 4-1. Handled the business as usual for the Dodgers. Their winning ways continued as they jumped down Cubs reliever Ben Brown in the fifth, scoring 3 runs for it because of a throwing error by second baseman John Birdie. And Tommy Edman and Will Smith had RBI singles. Ohtani was 2 for 5, doing a double to lead off the ninth, eventually scoring another run. So they all took a great start. Key moment in this game was Ohtani's single was the first hit of the game for the Dodgers that helped start a rally that would turn the game in their favor. Key stat in this game is that Yamamoto, Anthony Banda, Ben Kasperius, and Blake Trinan combined to retire 16 batters in a row from the third inning to the eighth inning. The streak ended when Trinan hit Birdie the pitch with 1 out in the eighth. Right, so Wednesday they ended series in Tokyo as the Dodgers won 6-3 over the Cubs. And Shohei Ohtani hit a home run, solo home run, in his return to Tokyo Dome. Roki Sasaki threw 3 eventual innings in his big league debut. Kiki Hernandez hit a 2-run homer. Tommy Edman added a solo shot for a home run. Otani's home run fifth barely cleared the right center fence. After there was a review by the umpires, they confirmed it, giving the Dodgers a 6-2 lead. Sasaki gave up 1 run, 1 hit while striking out 3, but walked 5 batters. In this game, Dodgers was not complete. It was not whole, meaning that they wasn't in full strength because they didn't have Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts due to you know, rib injury for Freddie Freeman and illness with Mookie Betts for the second straight game. Dave Roberts said that he hopeful that they'll be back for March 27th. Key moments games. Otani's home was the moment of Japan was waiting to see. 30-year-old once again delivering a big spot. He had 3 hits in the 2 games in Tokyo. The key stat in this game is that the first experience of Sasaki's Major League Baseball career versus 95, 99.5, 99.5, 100, 100.5, 99.4, and 98.9 miles per hour on the radar gun. So that's it for them. That's their 2-0, and the Cubs forward 0-2. All right, so let's get into on this day in sports history. All right, so let's get into on this day in sports history. For March the 20th, goes out like I said, man, my work will be done by 9 o'clock. March 20th. Like I said, man, my work will be done by 9 o'clock. March 20th. Let's get into it. Let them go all the events. Here we go. For March 20th, what's happened today in sports history. In 1914, on March 20th, the first international figure skating tournament was held in U.S. New Haven. In 1934, American all-around female super athlete Babe Dietrichson Zacharias pitches a hitless inning for Philadelphia A's in their exhibition preseason baseball game against Brooklyn Dodgers. In 1962, on March 20th, Sajoku Sajoki Tajikser became the world champion figure skater. In 1971, on March 20th, Boston Bruins won their 13th straight NHL game. In 1973, right fielder Roberto Clemente of the Pittsburgh Pirates was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame 11 weeks after his death in a plane crash. In 1978, Flyers Rick McLeish scored a six penalty shot against Islanders. In 1983, in the class of tennis legends, Martina Navratilova outclassed Chris Evert Lloyd 6-2, 6-0 to win her first of five straight WTA Tour Championships at Madison Square Garden in New York City. 1988, Mike Tyson, defending champion, beat Tony Tubbs by TKO in round two at the Tokyo Dome, Tokyo, for the undisputed world heavyweight boxing title. 1989, Pete Rose was under investigation by Major League Baseball. 1989. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1990 had his jersey retired, number 33. 2020, after 20 years with the New England Patriots, six-time Super Bowl winning quarterback Tom Brady officially agreed to move to Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a 2-year, $50 million guaranteed deal. So that's some of the events that happened on March 20th in world sports. So that's it for tonight. I'll be back early time. Again, I was a little late getting on the air, but it was great to be back. Please check out recent articles that I wrote on e5280sports.com, e5280sports.com. Check out the articles that I've written. Just look up Rashad Mitchell and you'll see my articles will be there to check out. Some great articles. You can read the last two of them. Check them out. I won't be specific, but you check it out if you want at your leisure. So that's it for tonight. I'll be back regular time, 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for episode number 44 of Inside Sports with Rashad Mitchell. Hope you enjoyed tonight. Very short show, but I think I got enough in like I'm supposed to next week. Obviously, by next week will be probably in the Sweet 16. So I'll go over like the second round matchups and Sweet 16 matchups and NCAA tournament with the men's, and it's definitely with the women. Definitely be covering that. So be on the lookout for that. NBA coverage. Major League Baseball will start pretty soon. My final four, I got Duke, St. John's, Houston, and Michigan State. That's my final four. I think Duke will beat St. John's in that championship game. I think Duke gonna cut down the nets and win the championship. So that's my final four. I have it as far as the bracket is concerned. Got Duke, Michigan State, St. John's, and Houston. That's how I got it. So I got St. John's coming out of their bracket. Got Duke coming out of their bracket. Houston coming out of their bracket. Got Michigan State coming out of their bracket. Out of the South. Michigan State will come out of the South bracket. Now the West. I believe St. John's will come out of the West. In the East, Duke will come out the East. Now the Midwest, I got Houston. So Houston looks like they will play Duke in the semifinals, national semifinals. Yeah, Duke will play just like Duke will play Houston in the semifinals and national semifinals. I got Duke win that game. I got Michigan State. Looks like they will play St. John's in their side of national semifinals. I got St. John's beat Michigan State. I got St. John's playing Duke for the national championship game, but I think Duke will pull it out and win it all. So that's my final four: St. John's, Duke, Michigan State, and Houston. St. John's, Duke, Michigan State, and Houston. That'll be my final four. I got Duke winning the championship. So that's it for tonight. Until then, talk to you next week.